fair enough.
You mentioned that if a non-spiritually evolved person,
Yeah.
Organs are transplanted into spiritually evolved people,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be very good. But what about the other way around?
The other way around, I think it would be very good, but it would depend upon how far, if this were a highly evolved spiritual person, and these weren't all that highly evolved spiritual persons, then the organ would be effective, but not as effective as it was in the person who died. So they would benefit, but not as much as they could benefit if they would have been spiritually evolved.
So something of the lower level of spirituality, spiritual development of the donor, would permeate
Yes,
the spirituality,
yes,
not just the body, but the spirituality
yes,
of
because
the
you see,
recipient.
every organ in the human body is evolving with the soul as it evolves. So if I'm a spiritually evolved person, then my body, in inverted commas, is much purer. So that organ is pure. And depending on which organ is being transplanted, again, will make a difference. Because as I see it, the higher the organ is in the body, the more evolved that organ is. So if, for instance, the heart is being transplanted, that organ is much more highly evolved than, say, a liver or something like that. Yeah.
I've got a comment on a question. The comment is, I remember reading quite a while ago now about somebody who'd had I think it was a heart transplant, it was one of the bigger ones anyway. But he started developing habits and interests that he hadn't had before, that they knew the donor had had. So I mean, that it's quite an important thing, really. It's not my question.
No, but I would assume in that case that the organ came from a person who was much more highly evolved than the person who had the transplant.
In order for those things to pass
To take
through.
effect, yes.
Okay. Now, my question is, we know that Theosophy tells us that cremation is the best way to dispose of a body so that the soul can go through the after-death states quicker. An organ such as the heart, then, that remains on earth, is that going to hamper in any way the soul's, the second death and things like this?
No. The reason it can't affect is because, as I've just explained, the physical body really no consequence to the soul.
Apart from allowing us to be here.
Yes,
Which is
that is the only.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
So
the real body is that one above it.
Yeah.
This is just, if we were actors, this is the uniform that we need to exist on this plane.
Right, so there would be no detriment then to the donor.
No.
Right. That's good.
What about things like stem cells?
Stem cells. Well, I don't know a lot about stem cells, but I think stem cells can be taken while you're still alive. So I don't think that has anything to do with transplanting as we're understanding it in this context.
Blood transfusions have been around for over 100 years, and you could have somebody with virtually almost 100% blood transfusion from anybody. So I mean,
transfusions are a totally different thing from organs being transfused.
yeah, but it's still something from someone else's body.
Yes, but I mean the percentage of blood that is transfused into someone else is limited, isn't it? I mean, it does take place over a long time.
But Tony Hancock said, you know, that
It's an armful.
An armful, yeah.
Yeah. No, I say blood is quite different because there is something within the human blood which keeps us alive.
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
And if it's going to help to keep someone else alive, again, I'm for it, but you know, I know lots of people aren't.
Would that be the chronic content?
Yes, more than that actually.
Oh.
I mean, when we talk about this part and this part together, I think all that is included in these different cells within the blood, the white blood cells and the red blood cells.
I'm going to talk in 2 weeks about buying into karma. Okay. Now, if you accept an organ from somebody else, we'll do it with the recipient's point of view, are you buying into their karma to some extent?
No, because, as I say, if the organ is more evolved than the person who receives it, then that is going to help them.
Fair enough.
If it's not as evolved as the person who receives it, then it will help in the evolution of the person who receives it.
So changes in behaviour and that
Oh yeah.
won't affect karma.
No.
Right.
I mean, if we're going to talk about karma,
Well, no, it's just that
yeah, but I think
I mean, we're talking about, I'm talking about family karma, group karma, national karma. Well, how about organ donor karma? You know, it's not.
yeah, but when we're really talking about karma, we're talking about something which is deliberately carried out. So if we weren't, every action we took would be karma, and that would be nonsense.
It would be the intention. But possibly an organ from somebody else could affect personality and affect intention. If you allow it to do
Might
so.
affect personality. I doubt if it would affect intention, because the organ that is being transplanted is insignificant with the whole constitution of the person who's receiving it.
Mm.
But the donor might be saving a life, so would that not affect the donor's karma?
If
Because you know, the transplant
but
might be saving someone's life.
the person who's donating the organ has already passed on, so it can't
You made
affect.
a decision to donate the organ
Exactly,
before you were dead.
Before you're dead, yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Well, I think if the intention is positive, is good,
Yeah.
then it will affect, obviously.
Yeah. No, I often thought that is, you know, people saving someone else's life, and that was
Yeah, but I think
good karma.
the current situation is that, in Wales anyhow, that if someone dies, automatically the organs are going to be donated.
Decisions made for you.
Yeah,
Unless you choose to opt out.
yeah. But how many people are going to think about opting out? It's got to have that in writing.
Yeah.
You can do it online.
Oh,
Yeah.
Within 2 minutes.
Oh, well, fair enough.
You're an advocate of donor transplant then, really. I sense that you
Yes, I am.
keep on
I said, my personal attitude is, if we can help, if it helps somebody to improve their life, live a longer life and benefit from it, then I'm all for it.
But what's to say that their life is not going to be more downward or more evil?
Well, There's no guarantee, is there? No guarantee at all. I mean, even if the person who's donating the organ is very spiritually evolved, there's no guarantee that whoever receives an organ is going to be better off. But at least he will live a lot, or he or she will live a little bit longer and have the opportunity to improve.
It all comes down to karma in the end, isn't it? It's a karmic thing.
Oh yes.
That that person has got to find the right organ, or he's got to suffer if he has it implanted. He's got to be on whatever they're on, drugs, and for the rest of their lives. Whether he undertakes that, you know, and in the scheme of things, is a human life really worth it? You know?
I think it's worth it because living on earth is the opportunity to learn. It's the best opportunity to learn, actually. Once we're passed on, although we continue to learn to a certain extent, it's not as great an opportunity as learning whilst we're here. Because there are so many things that we have to learn that, you know, we should take as much time as possible to take in everything we can. And especially if we're going to get involved in the esoteric aspect of that.
So where do you draw the line then between what is okay and what is not? If this idea that your whole body is where your mind is and that's where all your memories are stored. So you could argue that, like blood transfusions, for instance, would not be okay.
Well, as I've said, blood transfusions is totally different from organ donation. Because the blood has the life force which keeps the body alive to start with. And the difference between the red blood cells and the white blood cells have different functions. So, I wouldn't try to relate blood transfusion to an organ donation.
But what I'm saying is it might have the memory of the donor in it, and where do you sort of draw the line between what's acceptable and what isn't?
Well, I think you just have to take a chance on that. I mean, no one's going to be able to tell beforehand the qualities that are with the donor or the qualities that are with the recipient. All we can work on is the basis of what we understand as the spiritual progress, but even then, we could be wrong. And there are lots of people who appear to be very spiritual, but later on you find they're not quite as spiritual as you imagine. So it's taking a chance, I think, every time.
So have you personally opted out of organ donation?
No.
But what about if it is a mismatch and...
Well, the way I look at it is, my attitude is if I can donate an organ which will help someone else prolong their life in order to learn further lessons, then I've done my job.
Can I be top of the queue, please, for your organs?
I don't think, as you get older, your organs are not all that fit, you see.
Yes, they won't fit young people who died in car. You said that, didn't you? Fit young people who died in car crashes. They're the top. For organ donation, they don't want old people on their last legs.
Yeah, but they might not be spiritually evolved.
I know, I want raised.
Even if they last a week.
Yeah.
One of